can't see your nail, you're good.
Okay. Thanks. Yep. Thanks, boo.
If you can see your nail, it's
Thank you.
It's too close.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Hi everyone, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. I'm currently on a roll. I'm uploading 2 times a week, sometimes even more, so make sure you click that little red button down below to subscribe so you don't miss anything. So today's video, as you saw from the title, we're going to be doing 2 things. Quickly, I want to tell you about Scentbird. Now, they contacted me. This video is not sponsored, hashtag not sponsored, because I know that people are just so skeptical of whenever beauty vloggers, bloggers, we mention products. A lot of people feel like they're not told if something's sponsored. It's not sponsored, but they did contact me and they said, would you like to try out our product and give an honest review? So that's what I'm going to do quickly before we jump into the beauty empties. So what Scentbird is, if you haven't heard of it, I have heard of it. I heard about it on YouTube because so many people talk about it. It's a monthly perfume subscription service. So what you do is when you first go to their website, you take a quiz. I went through this process also. And they ask you questions like, what scents do you prefer? And then it'll give you suggested scents, but then you can choose from the library of scents they have, and they have a lot. So I ended up choosing the Salvatore. I never know if it's Salvatore or Salvatore, but it's Salvatore Ferragamo perfume. And this is what it looks like. It's really cool. Like, it comes in a white bottle and it says Scentbird New York. And then you just twist it up and then you spray it out like this. And this one smells so good. This is Nicole. My name is Nicole, but people call me Nikki. You can call me whatever you want. Not whatever you want, Nicole or Nikki, but this is me in a bottle. It's very musky, it's very thick, and it has like hints of vanilla and cinnamon. It just smells perfect for fall and winter. So I really like this. And I really like the packaging. I think it's cool. So what they do is they take the scent and they package it in the Scentbird packaging, and you just twist it up and spray. But what's also cool is that you don't just get the scent that you chose, you also get a scent of the month. So you get 2 perfumes every month essentially for $14.95. The one you chose and then the scent of the month from Scentbird. So the scent of the month for October is called Commodity Gold, and it comes with a little card and it tells you the notes that are in the scent. So it has juniper, amber, musk, vanilla, and bergamot. And that is what it looks like, the card. And then it has a picture of well, my lights are washing it out. But it has a picture of the full bottle of the perfume. And then this one, it comes in a white bottle like this, the scent of the month. And you just drop it out. And you get 0.27 ounces in here. And then this one you can just spray. And I like this one, but it's a much more light scent. If you like something that's very light, very airy, you'll really like this. But I definitely prefer this one, the Ferragamo perfume, because I just love like deep, warm scents. So that's Scentbird. If you want to check it out, I will link it down below. 2 perfumes, $14.95 a month. Definitely check that out if you're interested. So let's jump in now to my beauty empties. All right, so I have been saving this stuff. I keep this big box, if you can see, or container under my bed, and anytime I have anything I regret buying or empties, I put it in here. So the stuff you see in here, these are actually beauty regrets. So if you want to see that, let me know. I did that once before. I can link that video down below. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's heavy. So those are my regrets, but today we're going to go over empties. So some of these things I liked, some of them I didn't, and I just used them up. So let's start with what I see in front of me. These are beauty products. All of them are either makeup, perfume, and I have 1 shampoo. So the first one I have here, this is the Huda Beauty Lashes. I always want to say Huda. That's Huda Beauty Lashes, and these are in Samantha number 7. So the reason this is in an empties is because I use these to the maximum capacity, like the lining on the lash is starting to fall off. This is what they look like. I love these lashes. Now, if you don't like very dramatic, thick lashes, you probably won't like many of the Huda Beauty Lashes because the lash band is very thick, the lashes are very densely packed, and they're very long. So there's not many in this collection that are very natural looking. Like even the ones that are supposed to be natural are still very dramatic, but I am all about it. I love it. Anytime I put makeup on, I usually want a dramatic look. So I really like these. I think they're all retail for $20, and I want to say I got like 10 to 15 wears out of these. I think by the time I got to like the 12th wear, they were starting to wear out, but I've repurchased these many times. If you've seen any of my makeup tutorials, you've seen me use these. The only thing I will say, the downfall to these, is that if you're a beginner, I would not suggest using these just because the lash band is so thick. It can be difficult to work with, but over the years I've become a pro at putting lashes on. But if you're a beginner, I wouldn't suggest these. But if you are not a beginner and you've been wearing lashes for a while, definitely check these out. You can get them at Sephora.com, in the store. I'll link them down below, some of my favorites. I actually have on Huda Beauty lashes now, and these are these Samantha? No, I'll put the name of these ones on the screen, but I'm wearing them now. Again, very dramatic, long, thick. I love them. I actually did film this makeup look, but I don't know if I'm going to put it on YouTube or Instagram. So I'll put it on the screen where I put it. I'm probably going to do an Instagram video, so check that out. So Huda Beauty lashes, Nikki approval, I really like. Next up is a perfume, and this, I always have good memories of this perfume because my old roommate and one of my like best good friends, Summer, gave this to me. She's actually expecting her first baby next month, so I'm so excited. But she gave this to me last Christmas, and I used this up. I just finished using it up about 3 or 4 months ago. A lot of you guys have probably smelled this. This is the Very Sexy perfume, and this bottle is huge. This is 3.4 fluid ounces. It just smells so good. Like I said, I like those really like thick, almost kind of masculine smelling scents, and this one is very thick. If you like light scents, you would not like this, but there's like a sweet aroma to it. I really like this. So I'll link it down below, or you can go into Victoria's Secret and check it out. I love this perfume. I actually need to repurchase this. Winter is the perfect time to repurchase this, or ask your boyfriend for it as a Christmas present. Boyfriend sitting over there.
Don't look at me.
He's sitting right there, so I'm like, I like this perfume, boyfriend. No, I really do. And then what's cool about it is you get so much for your money, boyfriend. The next one we have, this is the, I don't know if it's Mica or Mica Beauty Cosmetics, and this is the gel eyeliner in black. I actually received this in a BoxyCharm a year ago, sometime last summer. Oh my God, I love this liner. Here's the thing, if you don't get this in a subscription box, I don't think it's that affordable. I think full price, like if you just go to Mica Beauty or Mica Beauty, I think it's like $20, $30. I don't know. It's not like a drugstore price liner, but I love it. I use this every day for a year. And look how much is left. It's just, I stopped using it because it really dried out. I think at one point it actually came out of the container. So I need to repurchase this. I've just stopped. I just stopped myself from buying it just because it is kind of pricey, but I really like it. It's just very easy to work with, but it doesn't move too much, if that makes sense. Because what I find is that the gel eyeliners that move too much when I try to do a winged liner, they just go everywhere. So I kind of want a product that has movement to it, but is still a bit stiff, that doesn't just like fly everywhere. That's why I tend to stay away from liquid eyeliner a lot if I'm doing a cat wing, because it just can be really messy. So I really like this. I need to repurchase this. I've been using this so much, and I did get this in a BoxyCharm. I used to do my Ipsy and BoxyCharm unboxings here on YouTube. If you guys want me to bring that back, let me know, because I really enjoy doing those. I just got my Ipsy and BoxyCharm for October, like a couple days ago. So I really like this liner, highly recommended. Another beauty empty that I actually used 4 years, no joke, not for 4 years. I used it 4 years. I used this maybe 8 years. I don't know. I used it way longer than I should have. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I can't even see the name because I've had it for so long, in Gold Deposit. Look at that. I hit pan, and there's still some left, but I was just like, okay, Nicole, this is like actually kind of gross, because I think I've had this for 10 years. I've had it for a long time. I love this. If you are my skin tone, I highly recommend checking it out. There's not much product in there, but it is just a beautiful highlight. The lights are kind of washing it out, but it just adds a very nice golden highlight to the skin. I love this stuff. I don't even know if they still make it anymore. If they do, I'll link it down below, but I love it. You can tell how old this is because they don't even make, I don't think they make their MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes in these packagings anymore. Like the packaging has even changed. I love this stuff. If I can, I'll repurchase it. I'll see online if they still have it. Love this. Another beauty empty. So far, I just realized all the empties I've showed you I really like. There are a couple that I'm just like, but we'll get to those. So this one is the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Cafe. And I love this. This actually took me a while to get through. I want to say like three years. Here's the thing. I have problematic acne prone skin, so I tend to just go for full coverage foundations, and then I skip concealer to actually like conceal any blemishes or anything. So my skin is problematic, but it's not so, I don't have such discoloration that I usually need to like color correct or conceal too many bumps. Because my foundation usually covers it. So this one actually matches my skin tone perfectly. So I would only use this to cover, like if I had blemishes, like I have a blemish here that I would use it to cover. So it took me a while to get through this, but I really like it. I want to purchase it in some other colors to highlight and contour with. I really like this stuff. I need to repurchase it, and doing this video is reminding me that I need to repurchase it. Highly recommend this concealer to highlight, to conceal, to contour. It's just long wearing, great coverage, really like it. And this is in the color Cafe, Dark 1 Cafe, really like it. Next up, my first empty that I actually was just like, I didn't really like it. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And how many ounces do you get here? This is pretty big. This is 4.2 fluid ounces. So this comes in like their step skincare. There's like step 1, step 2, step 3. When you're trying, this is for combination to oily skin. So I wanted to try out a moisturizer because my skin at the time was really dry from all the acne medication I was doing. And I have to say this did absolutely nothing. Like I would do my acne medication in the morning and the night, and I would put this on because my skin, acne medication a lot of times tends to really dry out your skin because that's what it's supposed to do to get rid of that acne. It did nothing. Like my skin still felt dry, and I'd have to pack on other moisturizers and oils. And I gave this a fair shot. You can see it's actually like really empty. I used the whole thing because I was like, am I not using enough? Like, how much do I need to pack on? My skin would still be dry. So I'm not repurchasing this. I gave it a fair shot. I do not tell you guys that I don't like something. I don't take that lightly. Like, I really, really try to use the product as much as possible. I don't just try to use it once and say, oh, you know what? I don't like it. I'll keep trying, but I used this whole bottle up, and it just did no moisturizing for my face. So I probably won't pick this up again. So, yeah. Didn't really work for me. Next beauty empty. Oh my God, guys. I love this so much. This is another thing that came in BoxyCharm. That's why I love subscription boxes, especially for makeup, because it just shows you and gives you so many new brands that you've never even heard of. Like before BoxyCharm sent me this, I had never even heard of this brand. This is the Blink Black Lash Primer, and it's in jet black, and this is what it looks like, and they give you a pretty good size. This is 0.16 fluid ounces. You open it up, and this is what the lash, what is this called? The wand actually looks like. It's very small, very thin, and it has very like sharp, fine bristles on it. Here's the thing. It says this is a lash primer. I just use this as a mascara. You're supposed to put this on before your mascara and then go in with your mascara, but this does such a good job of lengthening my short, little, tiny, stubby lashes and makes them so thick and long wearing that I don't even need mascara. I love this stuff. Now, when I got it in BoxyCharm, I was like, oh, this must be affordable, right? It's not. I got it on Sephora because I just repurchased it, and it's actually $26, but it's so worth it. I love this stuff. I've already repurchased it. And I was just amazed that BoxyCharm gave you this big of a size. Because usually in subscription boxes, you get smaller sized products. But this is a pretty good size. This lasted me, I want to say 6 months. And I used it every day. And that's another great thing. You don't even need much of it. Just a little bit will lengthen and thicken your lashes. Love this stuff. I've already repurchased it. Highly recommend it. Definitely check it out. Love it. Next up is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Love this stuff. You guys have seen this in many people's videos, I'm sure. It's been around for years. And for someone like myself that has very oily skin, I have to use a primer. I don't use a primer every day on my face because I try to give my face a rest because I do have like clogged pores and large pores. But for eyeshadow, I always have to use a primer because even my eyelids get oily. And if I don't prime, the eyeshadow in like an hour or two will just be totally gone. So I love this stuff. I've repurchased it many times. Highly recommend it. It's an oldie but a goodie, and it's just great. They make different colors now, I believe. I think this is the original, but they have like a gold packaging one. I've seen a lot of different ones, so I'll link it down below. I love this. All right, so the last beauty favorite I have is something that is near and dear to my heart. Very dramatic here. This is one of my favorite drugstore products ever. This is the Revlon Color Stay foundation, 24-hour wear, and this is for a combination to oily skin. I love this foundation so much. It's one of my favorite drugstore foundations. I actually did a review video on this. It's actually a first impressions video where I left this on for something crazy, like 12 hours. And I think that was the night I went to like a Boyz II Men concert. I went swimming. I did so much stuff with this makeup on, and this stuff did not move. And you'll see, I'll link that video down below. I did a check-in at like midnight and it was still on my face, still covered. And this is like what, 11, 12 bucks? I love this foundation. If you have oily skin, I highly recommend it. You just pair it with a primer and this stuff will not move. And this is in the color Cappuccino. I think this is the one without a pump. That shows you how old this is. I'm pretty sure I just bought a new one and I want to say it came with a pump. I think the new ones come with a pump. So I've had this forever, and you don't need that much. It is full coverage, but you don't need much of this product, and this will last you a long time. And I don't know if you can see, but this bottle is completely empty. Like, I use these suckers up. I love them. Will always be one of my favorite drugstore products. I'm always going to repurchase this, unless they reformulate it. But as the formula now, I love it. Highly recommend it. Whew, so I feel like I just breezed through that. I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. So let me know if you guys enjoy these videos, and let me know if you want to see a beauty regrets video, because I have a box here full of stuff that I just don't think was worth the money and I do regret buying. So if you want to see that, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the link down below if you want to check out Scentbird. Everything's linked down below, and my 10K giveaway is actually going to be ending very soon. So if you're interested in checking that out, I'll link that down below. I have a feeling there might be a 20K giveaway coming, but I'm not sure. We're already at 15K. I cannot believe it. So if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. That's it from me. I'll see you next time. Bye.